What a match yesterday. I know all of us are really disappointed. I'm sure some of us are looking at what's really happening. We won our last two matches before Brighton, and those are tough opponents, and we are losing to Brighton. I'll open our eyes to some tactical experiment that is affecting us. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Liverpool FC, Niger fan base. Yes, right now I won't lie to you. Contending for EPL is that slipped. Though there's still hope if we are able to beat Manchester City on Sunday. Now, our last 4 matches we had 2 wins and 2 losses. In my last video, I mentioned we lost to Burnley. That's a lower team, and the next match was Tottenham, and we were able to get it right. The following match was West Ham, and we were able to get it right. But right now, we played Brighton at home, which almost 99% of Liverpool fans knew we are supposed to win that match. But unfortunately, we lost that match, and the same 1-0. But I want us to look at these 2 matches, that is Burnley and Brighton. And we look at those 2 matches we won. Now, we had a lot of possessions for Burnley match. We possessed well. The same thing was applicable to Brighton. But we could not fire the cylinders. We could not score goals. And one of the major problems is the just relying on Salah alone. We kept on saying Salah is not scoring, and that has affected us. Nobody is ready to step up. Nobody. It's only Salah. Firmino needs to wake up. He needs to step up in scoring goals. It's not only Salah up front there. It's so unfortunate that we are really missing Jota. Because I'm sure these matches, we won't have lost them if Jota was around. But unfortunately, we lost this guy. Hopefully, this guy comes back in February. Against Burnley match, let's start from there. Burnley match, Shaqiri was played as a right midfielder. And yeah, that's natural position. You understand? We all get that. But the only thing that happened in that match was Milner. Thiago was played as a defensive midfielder. He wasn't having much of opportunity to go up front, and it really affected us. I know some of us are still complaining about Thiago, that he's slowing the pace of the game, but to my own point of view, this guy he's not slowing the pace of the game. He changed the system of how we play. He gave us another option. Not that he's slowing us down. He gave us another option in case we are not getting those scoring from Robinson and Hannon. He gave us another option from the middle that, see, I can throw the final pass for you as a midfielder, and it's there for your striker for you to deliver the goal. Now, Shaqiri was played, and we all know. Now, we shift down to Tottenham match. It was up some. Like I said in my last video, Alcantara was shipped up front, and things were extremely. We were able to beat Tottenham 3-1. And the same thing happened. Now, the problem started from West Ham match. Now, let me open our eyes to something. Each club changed our formation completely. It was like 4-3, then Shaqiri and Origi and Salah up front. And we realized that in that West Ham match, it didn't really work out because Origi was not giving us what we wanted. It didn't work out because Origi was not giving us what we wanted. So he had to make a tactical change by removing Milner for Jones, and the guy tweaked our formation a little, and we were able to deliver. Now, trust me, against Brighton, it is when I realized that Klopp is confused to me. Now, Klopp is just experimenting. Though I understand we are short of players, but I believe at every experiment, once you realize that your players are performing, you have to cut short of the experiment and maintain it. And the next thing against Brighton, we saw him converting Shaqiri to a left winger. You maintain Fabio and Salah. Then Milner, Wijnaldum, and Thiago. And for those that really watched that match, and for those that didn't watch, that's why I'm doing this video. Shaqiri did not perform at all. He did not. Because even during the match, for those that watch it, Ederson had to shout on Shaqiri that, bro, what are you playing? You are not holding ball. You are not doing the normal movement. And I don't really blame Shaqiri. Why play Shaqiri as a left winger in the first place? One of the experiments Klopp did was using Jones. It worked against Man U. Though we lost, but something meaningful came out of it. So why play Shaqiri as a left winger? Why can't you just maintain? If you want to use Shaqiri by force, let Salah be in the middle. Let Jones be convert Jones to a left winger. Then let Shaqiri play the right wing. So Salah should just be up front. So why experiment? And at the end of the day, you might decide to bring out Shaqiri and introduce Firmino. This experiment has to stop for Klopp. We all understand as a fan that say you are short of players. But at the same time, you need to work with those experiments that are working. Don't keep on doing the same different kind of experiment. Klopp used different set of players in the last 4 matches. Though there was a tactical change both in Tottenham and West Ham, that is Thiago going up front. But why try something differently? And the funniest thing is that I'm worried as a fan is just that till now there was no concrete reason why you allow Minamino to go on loan. For what? This guy performed in Crystal Palace, and ever since then he didn't show up. And next thing that we are hearing that this guy has gone on loan. So right now I'm thinking, is Klopp confused? What happened in Dortmund? Is he about to repeat himself in Liverpool? Which I hope not. In fact, let me shock you. It was at the dying minute that there was no option. You are not doing. Liverpool was not going around with a panic buy. It's not supposed to be like that. I don't know what's really happening between the owner and Klopp, because it's very rare for Klopp to voice out. Is it want to voice out because they can do buy players? It's not supposed to be like that. I hope so. Well, let's just hope things work things out against Manchester City. But trust me, if we don't win that match, let's just hope for top 4, and let's focus our attention on Champions League. Don't forget to drop your comments. In fact, it's very essential, because all these things put this video together. I saw my demand on Facebook. That's it. Come on with the analysis. Let's see. Let's talk this thing out. What's really affecting us? I appreciate it. Thank you.